Blizzard, they responded to the Warcraft 3 hate in more ways than one, Jeff.
I got my refund, by the way.
Yes, because part of this is Blizzard is now offering automatic refunds.
Yep.
They're not even processing through people anymore. They're just saying, here, take it.
I clicked the link.
Yep.
I got my money back, and it was instant.
I think they're trying to avoid a lawsuit, which I think they're already on the verge of having one anyway. But we got their official response. Did you see this yet?
I didn't.
Well, buckle the fuck up.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Who are they blaming it on?
Remember last week the little monologue I gave as to what I thought they were going to say?
Yeah.
It's basically that.
Oh, okay.
Hail War 3 players. I've never actually seen anyone call it War 3 like that until now. I've seen WC3, but that's beside the point. We've been following the discussions the past couple of days and want to thank you for your feedback as well as your support. First off, we want to say we're sorry to those of you who didn't have the experience you wanted, and we'd like to share our plans for what's coming next. I read that first paragraph, I already checked out. You know why? Because they took zero blame, and they said, we're sorry that it wasn't what you wanted.
Yeah.
Which means that they're insinuating that what they provided was even what they told everyone that they were going to get.
It wasn't.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
There were a few hours during launch day where we experienced server load issues that impacted players' ability to jump right in, but we were able to resolve those later in the day. Separate from that, we've seen community feedback about different aspects of Reforged that we want to take some time to address. Before we go on, the team is excited that Warcraft 3 Reforged is finally upon us, and we're fully committed to supporting the game for a long time to come. The next few patches and updates we'll discuss below are just part of our ongoing plans. This game is an integral part of the Blizzard DNA, with a team that loves Warcraft 3, and we're looking forward to pouring our hearts into Reforged and the Warcraft 3 community for the long term. One of the concerns with Reforged that we've seen are the visuals when selecting Classic mode. We've identified a bug, causing the colors and shading to look different from the original Warcraft 3, and we're testing a fix that will be incorporated in a larger patch addressing this issue and others. We expect to release that late this week. The patch will also address many other known issues, such as fixing some portrait animations and audio bugs, implementing some UI fixes, and more. Please keep an eye out for the patch notes for a detailed list of all the bug fixes. Another area of concern we're seeing is regarding online features such as leaderboards and clans, which applies to all Warcraft 3 players, including those who haven't purchased Reforged. At BlizzCon, we talked a lot about how the team is actively working and standing up the back end to ensure a smooth transition to this new MMR system, much like we did with StarCraft Remastered. As with Remastered, these and other features will be included in a major patch for Reforged, which will also address the issues for players of the original game. We'll share release plans as work progresses in the coming weeks. Please be assured that the team is hard at work on standing these features up. There are some individual concerns we've seen that we're not currently planning to address, and we wanted to give the community a heads up. As of version 1.3 of the original game, we saw very low usage of tournaments and of the Reign of Chaos rule set. So we removed both in mid-2019 in version 1.31. Eliminating the maintenance for underused elements has helped us streamline our overall support of the game and focus on areas impacting the most players. That said, we do anticipate that players who prefer Reign of Chaos will find custom games with similar rule sets, which we hope will satisfy that concern. So basically it was, we just don't want to have to deal with putting up with keeping this anymore. Here are some custom games, which, by the way, are region locked, so you can't play with people unless they're in your region. Hopefully, that's okay.
Unless you got NordVPN.
There you go.
Promo code OTT.
How many percent?
70.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Related to that, as we talked about last year at BlizzCon, we did not want the in-game cutscenes to steer too far from the original game. We went...
Lols.
We went a little deeper into the thought process behind that at the show, but the main takeaway is that the campaigns tell one of the classic stories in Warcraft history, and we want to preserve the true spirit of Warcraft 3 and allow players to relive these unforgettable moments as they were, albeit rebuilt with new animations and higher fidelity art. I don't know if they were watching the same shit we did, nor did they even do all of them. They just like selected a couple. They didn't. It's bullshit. We know this update doesn't address all questions, but we are committed to the development and support of this game. We hope you'll keep an eye out for this week's patch and future updates and let us know what you think as we continue to fine-tune things. Until then, thank you as always for your support and passion for Warcraft 3. We appreciate all your feedback and we'll continue to keep the Warcraft 3 community updated on everything we're working on. Sincerely, the Warcraft 3 Reforged team. That's going to be a big yikes from me, dog. Like I said, that first opening statement of we're sorry that some of you didn't get the experience that you wanted already told me everything I needed to know about the rest of that response. They were going to boilerplate it. They were going to ignore a lot of shit. They were going to sugarcoat the reality of things and ignore a whole lot of stuff that they know that they can't touch, because if they do, it's like admitting that they fucked up. And they just spent that entire post basically as softly as possible saying we may have made some mistakes.
Yeah.
In reality, we just didn't put out a game that lots of you wanted, but we're willing to meet you halfway on that. But we didn't fuck up too hard, so it was a non-apology.
People are straight up calling it Warcraft 3 refunded.
Well, that's what it is, and that's what will happen.
I've refunded.
Oh yeah,
and nothing in there. Even like I love how they said twice that I know this doesn't address all of your concerns.
Yes,
they've basically addressed almost none of them.
Almost
like
zero.
The ones that they addressed aren't even the big ones that people are like, what the fuck?
They're the ones that they could spin in some way to make it look like it was reasonable for them to do it.
A bug,
or
people weren't really playing this,
it.
So we just decided like, hey, if the demand isn't there, then we thought we'd remove that. But don't worry, we got customs. If you want to play with some people in your own region, that'll be similar. Yeah,
this is by far my.
I saw this.
My favorite.
Yeah, I saw this.
This comes from somebody posting a response from Blizzard support. Responding to a player whose PC cannot handle Warcraft 3 Reforged. He was playing the original game perfectly fine. No issues. When you get Reforged, it redoes all the shit so that it's running within the Reforged framework, and now he can't run the game, and the game doesn't let him use his existing games to play them, because once it's attached to your account that way, you're playing Reforged, whether you're in classic mode or otherwise. So he writes a nice little message, support message, please God, tell me there's a way for me to get around this. And the response was, hi there, Game Master Jestefrel here, and I'm just sending this mail as a follow-up response to the ticket you opened. I'm sorry for the delay in responding to your ticket. It's been a little bit hectic here recently. I imagine it has been. TFT, otherwise known as the Frozen Throne,
The Frozen Throne.
TFF, is still connected to your account, and the game is playable. If you are NTO able to play it now, then it won't go anywhere. You can simply leave it as is until you get a PC that can install the new game. If you need assistance with any other issues, please don't hesitate to let us know. Have a great day. Hey Jeff, don't you have phones?
Oh my!
Don't you have new PCs?
Bro. My God, how do you even write that in a sentence and email that out as a support ticket?
You'd be better off just not responding.
Yeah, and just be like, you know what, it got lost.
It's been hectic here lately.
I mean, just that alone right there, just... You can simply leave it as is until you get a PC that you can install the new game.
This is 911. Do you have an emergency?
So basically, hey bro, remember that game you were playing before?
Yeah, what about it?
You know how you went out and paid for a game that now you can't run because it's so shitty optimized and it's just garbage?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. What about it?
Well, it's like a virus, and it took over your game that actually works, that's actually good, the one that everybody loves.
Okay, that's bad.
That is bad. You know what's worse?
What's worse?
We can't really fix it, but but you can leave it as is until your broke ass can buy a new computer.
Wow.
And then you can install that there, and you can play it again.
How magnanimous of you. Thank you for the response.
You're quite welcome anytime. Jester Frel. Jester Frela. Frelly. That's bad, bro. That's real bad. That's embarrassing.
So my question is, if you bought Reforged and you had current Warcraft 3 installed,
I did,
and you go through that so that on your account now it's registered as Warcraft 3 Reforged,
yeah,
and then your computer can't run it, so you refund it. Does it still register in your Blizzard account if you reinstall the original game as Reforged, so that you can never go back without
wiping your computer
without using a new account and then reinstalling it fresh so that the Reforged isn't tied to the Blizzard account that's logged in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you are tied as well to the account.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually sure how that works.
If it's like they're registering hardware IDs to make that happen, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can this person even go back? Like, they can get an automatic refund, but can they even go back?
Can they even go back and play their old one?
Yeah.
That's it. See, I don't know. The answer should just be yes.
Blizzard probably doesn't even know.
Yeah. Dude, that's just fucking brutal, dude.
That's one of the worst responses from a support ticket I think I've ever seen.
Well, there's no support there.
No.
It's basically you're fucked, and we don't even have a way that you can... They didn't even offer like a refund.
Stop being poor.
Yeah. That's literally...
Buy a new computer. Don't you have phones?
Listen, you can simply leave it as is until you get a new computer. Bye. That's actually what he just said, bro. Dear Blizzard, I've been playing your Warcraft 3 game since I was 15 years old. I really enjoy it, and I was super excited to get a new up-res version where everybody's getting reintroduced to the game. I can't wait to play it. Oh, wait, my PC can't play it, which is really weird considering there's a classic mode, so I should technically be able to just play it, but I can't. So I was wondering if there's a way that you can help. Buy a new computer, you broke fuck! We at Activision Blizzard only produce video games for the wealthy! Stop being a plebeian bitch! Can I at least go back and play my old... No! It's gone! The only remaining gold copy we're saving to incinerate along with Mike Morheim's body when he gets buried. It's gone! But you can wait for the mobile release. I'm sure that'll work just fine. Oh,
but you're going to need a Galaxy Note 10 or higher.
Oh, fuck me, dude. What a shit show.
So Blizzard continues to be dead and burying itself further. It was already dead in 6 feet. Now it's more like 18 feet deep. Pretty soon it's going to hit the center of the earth, dig its way all the way through to the other side.
Oh man,
that's a yikes.
That's a Nova yikes, bro.
That's a fucking
Nova yikes.
Mad yikes.